here's the secrets that we will use along our way to get vast amount of experience in Baldurs Gate 3. And in my playthrough, I'm basically level 5. Technically without fighting. Yeah, Shadow Hearts know what to do. The game starts on the Nautiloid ship. So, how important is Nautiloid ship? It's actually not very important in the long run, but getting level 2 when you're entering the beach is really nice stuff to be able to do it. So, in the first room there's 2 chests and you want to inspect what's inside, one over here and one on the left side. And in my case it's only gold, but you can find some valuable items actually. Also Mind Flare, but nothing in here basically. And everything I will show you will be on Honor mode, but still, you can use every aspect and all advices and tips over here to beat any mod, of course. So, second room of Nautiloid is really important one if you want to level up. Because after taking this elevator, you will find a dude with his head opened. And you can become friends with this brain. You just need to make strength or dexterity check. And honestly, all of the characters should have normal dexterity and you probably will be able to make this check. However, there are some tips how you can make sure you're getting this brain most of the time. So we can spare the creature and take this bro with us, he will be our pet. It's a lot better than starting a fight with this bro, so let's continue to the third room of Nautiloid. That's where we meet our first companion and fight versus imps. Also, as you can see, we got 20 experience already since we saved this brain bro. And after clearing this room of imps, we will get a little bit more of experience, 10 experience per imp. Make sure to investigate all bodies because there's a bunch of scimitars, void bulb, spiked bulb that can inflict bleed, and they on Mind Flare body. And most importantly, you're looking for light crossbows on imps, because light crossbows is really good weapon, so you can stand from the distance and attack enemies, and it's really useful in Nautiloid ship area. After getting upstairs, you will find a room with 2 guys, and there's a bunch of ways how you can abuse them, but you don't even need to make them alive. You can wait and just destroy them while they're sleeping. From this area, make sure to get a little bit of Nautiloid tanks in your pockets, so just pick it up. And here you will find another companion, Shadow Heart, she's right over here. And also one more brain coming from the east exit. So, this brain can be attacked and we can have a bunch of experience from him too, but another brain will become hostile. Most importantly, in the next room, get some keys and basically press all buttons, get everything from the chest. After investigating, you can open the Shadow Heart box. It's really easy, you just need to succeed on the check near this box. And it's almost fail-proof, you need to roll at least 2. And get Shadow Heart in your party. So, if you want to make sure to get this brain or get better chances, you want to unlock Shadow Heart first and then go with her into the brain area and cast the guidance on yourself in dialogue. But here, as last preparation, we need to make on Nautiloid. Basically, we need to change Shadow Heart's abilities to Healing Word, Command Spell, and that's basically it because we got only 2 spell slots. We can have Bless, and having Shield of Faith is really nice addition, but you don't need to do it actually. Main idea is you got a bunch of restoration pots on Nautiloid, and basically you will cast Shield of Faith first on one of your characters, and then just go and use one of these spots to restore your spell slots. What I really suggest to do before entering the fight here on Nautiloid is to dip your weapons, and especially your light crossbows. They do a nice amount of damage, even when used by non-fighting characters. So just dipping your weapons with bonus action, and doing this with every character will give you additional 3d4 damage. With the brain in party, you can take little imps with him, for example. He will easily one-shot them most of the time. But again, that's not the fight, which is you will have 100% success rate, and there's a bunch of ways how you can not get all benefits from this fight. But here's the secrets that we will use along our way to get vast amount of experience in Baldurs Gate 3. Basically, in a lot of fights, you will have green characters. They are like friendly characters that you can't control, and Mind Flayer here is one of them. This fight is scripted like this. You will fight against small guys while these two big fellas will try to fight with each other, and that's what we want to do. So first of all, over here we will see a bunch of Nautiloid tanks. We definitely want to pick them up because they can blow up. And there's one more over here, so it's really easy to get them. Then I really suggest going forward to the command panel over here and clearing these guys, so you're ready to leave when you need to. By doing all of this stuff, you will have around 120 experience. And when you reach beach, you will be level 2. But here what we can do. This big fella will give us a lot of experience, but killing him is not really like super reliable strategy with a lot of success rate. Still, if you're playing as Warlock, using Hex is a really nice idea because it will add extra necrotic damage, and it's the only damage he's not resistant to right now, but also Eldritch Blast is the way to deal with this bro. Eldritch Blast will deal 1d10 damage, so Warlock is really nice dude, but 40% chance to hit, and he got 195 HP, so as you can see it's like stuff that will probably take time and we probably will lose. But here is the best way how you can deal with him. Basically, you want to come close, and he will always try to hit this Mind Flayer. You need to pray that this bro will be stunned, like now. And when he is stunned, it will give you advantage on attack rolls and a lot more success on your actions. We want command spell here to command drop. So he will lose his extremely overpowered sword right now. Command drop will probably, drop his weapon. You can steal it, you can use it as laser, for example. It's strong blade, but whatever. If this bro is stunned and you dropped his blade, that's the best situation you can be in, basically, right now. And what you want to do, you want to have, melee weapons on every character. And then on the next turn, cast Bless on whole party, because it will basically give you ability to, hit a little bit more. So that's a good idea, but only on next turn, and only if this bro dropped his blade, so you will have 2 attempts. And that's the reason why you want to stay close to this guy. Every green character will have no problem when you showing them. You will have always 100% chance to succeed. So you want to shove this guy, and this will force the big red devil to walk towards him. And this will provoke opportunity attacks from your team. Other than that, you basically will try to attack him every time with your characters and just hope you can make a hit. Still, it's really problematic stuff, and in a few turns there's a bunch of champions will come. But as you can see, this extra attacks with reaction, extra 3 attacks with reaction is really overpowered stuff, and with enough luck you can destroy Commander Jalk too. If you're feeling that you get almost 0 time because on the next turn 12 the 2 guys will come, instead you can start attacking the green guy, your friend. He got a lot less health than Commander Jalk, he got no resistances at all, worse AC, and he will have a lot more chances to destroy him first instead of Commander Jalk. If you're lucky, you will probably destroy him and get 75 experience points. And you can make sure that you finish this Squid Boy by using these Nautiloid tanks. Over here, just place them nearby, drop some spiked bulbs and other stuff to make them even more deadlier. And then you'll need only Source of Fire to put this stuff on fire, basically like this. It will do a pretty nice chunk of damage, around 40-50 damage really easily. But do it only if you need to finish Squid and then run away. Without a lot of extra effort and shenanigans, a ship will crash, you will find yourself on a beach and get a little bit more of experience. But if everything done correctly, it's a little bit more than just 5 experience, because as you can see, we're already level 2. That's how you always will be level 2 on the beach. So, we got 56 experience points right now. It basically means we don't even need to kill this Mind Flayer on the ship, but that's completely fine. So now we're just going finding the companions and getting together with them. Being level 2 is really nice, and if you're not level 2 right now, you will be level 2 right now when you finding your companions. So going forward, and here is the way how you can do it completely safe. Because after turning left near this closed door, you will find bunch of Mind Flayer, like little intellect devourers over here. And it could be tricky and actually scary fight. But if you turn back and just jump over here, you can actually climb and completely like forget about this fight. The place where you will get over here, you probably know this place, and it's basically Rising Road or Roadside Cliffs teleport location where you will find Gale. So, unlucky roll, one more time, and Gale is our friend for this run. Nice. Oh, that's how you get 2 companions. Now we're turning basically to the right side of this teleport location. Roadside Cliffs, yeah, there's the name. And going over here to unlock Lae'zel with our friends, little tiefling guys. So, just use persuasion, and they will try to unlock the creature. Now Lae'zel will try to attack the tieflings, and of course we will side with her, and basically that's the stuff you need to decide yourself. Do you want to fight versus these guys or not? Idea is simple, every enemy is experience point, and some friends is also experience points. But that's a really easy fight, and you can get one more companion easily here. If we turn left over here, there will be like abandoned chapel or something like this, and there is one more fight. But we're not going over here right now. As I promised, there will be no fights at all, or almost no fights. I mean, tieflings doesn't count, so we better turn to other side, because if we can reach level 3 before entering this fight, it will be a lot more easier, and also we will get more experience for exploration. So here is Mind Flare, it's completely easy experience points, 35 experience for him. Then we're going forward, and here we're finding Asterion. He is just looking left and right, doing some checks and getting him in our camp, of course. So to experience more, just finding companions, that's how it works. But actually right now is the best time when we want to go and find Emerald Grove. It's really easy to find, you will hear shouting up ahead, and you want to just go forward. So, best way to start a fight is actually going on this cliff over here and standing from the high ground. So here what's happening in this fight. Basically, there's 2 goblins on the high ground, and this guy is dangerous. And first of all, you want to give them some time to fight versus our green friends, Aradin, Bart, and Remira. While this goblin won't bother your party a lot since we are already level 2. By giving them some time, Zakrak and other goblins will go and try to attack Remira and other guys. They most of the time will survive first turns. Zevlar will turn on Raleigh over here and save you and your party, and he will probably defeat these goblins in no time without problems. But here is the secret part of this encounter, how you can get a lot more experience. Basically, we will use completely same approach as in Nautiloid ship. These guys, Remira, Aradin, Bart, is not usable for us, and we won't get a lot of experience later in the game, so we can go and attack them instead of goblins. Just make sure you can win goblins later. And you need to make sure you are actually finishing these guys, so you're getting 15 experience for each of them. Funny part that no matter how much you attack, you will be able to finish them and no one will care. So you won't become hostile to other enemies, and that's completely free way to get extra 50 experience points. It doesn't matter who will kill Bugbear and Goblins, because everyone will get experience in this level. So don't worry and just finish everyone and get inside of Emerald Grove. So here there's not a lot of stuff you want to do, you will get a little bit of experience, but you want to just start all quests in this area. As promised, I won't spoil a lot since, why to spoil RPG games? But basically go and talk with everyone in the village and try to get all quests possible. Here is the most important ones. First of all, talk with Roland and get experience if you succeed on persuasion check. Then on the training camp you can talk with a bunch of guys over here. And on the training camp you will meet one more companion. Well, I would say it's a nice idea to save Goblin Saz over here. You just need to move in front of the Tiefling's crossbow and then succeed on some intimidation or persuasion check. Later you will be able to team up with this lady if you help her escape the prison and go over here into secret area. Fun stuff that you can do without fighting over here is to find Tiefling guy in this area, succeed on an investigation check, and then you will find concealed hatch so you can go inside. Don't rush over there, better just go down and enter the Druid Grove. Druids are scary, but you will easily get access in this area. Here is Baldur, our favorite bard in this game. And you can initiate trade with him if you use trade button, because there's no dialogue options. I recommend getting Potion of Animal Speaking. There's best drink for cleric, but we're here for leveling, not for best items in the game. After completing dialogues with him, you're free to move forward, but drink Animal Speaking potion and talk with Tougher, the bear over here. He will move and you will get completely free experience points. There's a bird, Topaz over here. By using deception or intimidation, you can force this lovely bird away, get his key, and try to find a way over here on the rocks. There's a bunch of ways how you can get over here, but you will unlock and get some gold. That's just some fun stuff, it won't give you experience. And after speaking with this lady, you can get a little bit of experience actually. So then just go inside the stone door at the bottom side of Emerald Grove, and here will be Koga with the little lady Arabella. You need to succeed on some of the checks to save Arabella here, but most importantly in this area you want to move forward, turn to the right and find Nettie. After finishing all dialogues with Nettie, you will be granted with a little bit of experience, and also by initiating dialogue too. After saving Arabella, get back on the stairs, and here you will find her parents. They will thank you for saving the little lady, and that's where you probably will get the level 3. So, we got full party of level 3 characters right now. And we're relatively more than ready to go and find, but still we can level even more without fighting. Bunch of little experiences over here is Alfira. If you succeed on performance checks with her, you will get 15 experience for your party. Before exiting the grove, use Concealed Hatch, and here is one of the pretty nice power spikes in the game. You just need to find Mole over here. By doing this, after saving Arabella, you can ask why Mole doing some risky schemes. And on the next dialogue, you will ask, do Mole need help with something? And then accept stealing idol. Finishing this quest is extremely easy. You just need to put every one of your party in the camp, and you need a darkness spell or arrow of darkness. By casting darkness in this area, you will see this idol, and you can go into turn-based mode. You're basically invisible while you're in the darkness, and you need to steal the idol. One of the easiest ways is to actually cast darkness on this statue or whatever it is, jump on it, and basically we are in the darkness right on the symbol over here. Steal, exit turn-based mode and teleport to camp. Try to do it fast. I don't know how fast you need to do it, but now we can just go and teleport to Emerald Grove environments and get back to Mole. Doing this, we'll finish this quest, and you will be rewarded with experience and Ring of Protection, which gives +1 armor class and +1 saving throw. Insane power spike for early game. While we can definitely exit this grove right now, there's one more place you want to visit, and it will be to the left side of exit gates. So here we will find a squirrel, and near this lovely squirrel you can turn to the right side and get on the cliff. There's a bugbear assassin who wants to assassinate this poor tiefling, but he will be surprised when you just enter the fight, and level 3 party can easily destroy him for 40 more experience points. Talk with Nadira, get more experience, use deception or other stuff and get soul coin. So just like that you will get even more experience. And now we're technically ready to exit Emerald Grove. So we're already level 3 and we just started this act. Basically we never fought even one single fight. So what to do next? Go forward to the Goblin Village. Here you got bunch of options, and if you got this like premium edition or whatever it is, you will be able to use Mask of Shapeshifter. So this mask gives disguise self option for you, but you can do it even normally with Shadow Heart. Shadow Heart will have disguise self ability. So why do we need disguise self ability? Because when masking as Duro, you will be able to go right to the Goblin camp without a lot of effort. By turning right over here, before crossing the bridge, you will find a few people, and there's two ways how you can approach this stuff. You can actually talk with them and force them to go and hunt old bear, but what I like to do is to actually attack them, since they're giving us a little bit of experience. Also searching this corpse, and succeeding on a bunch of checks, you will get 30 more experience. And we need 1.5k to reach level 4 right now. That's why a lot of people is actually pretty like amazed when we can enter other fights as level 4 so early. But here what we will do, we're basically going and entering the Blighted Village right now and getting experience just for exploration. While being draw, you can basically go completely free and get experience for these encounters. So how it works? Enemy will get like experience baits that you will get anyway. And when you talk your way out of the fight, you actually will get experience. So by talking with these goblins instead of killing them, we're getting a nice amount of experience. And as you can see, when we're killing them right after, we're getting no experience at all. That's why there's almost no reason to destroy them. And instead it's better to just go straight to the goblin camp. Before exiting Blighted Village, you can turn to the right side and talk with Frezark. He is having fun, and by succeeding on some checks, you will allow them to run away and get experience for these guys. Do whatever you like with this gnome, you can let him free, but you will get a bunch of experience for this too. Then, if you look at the map, just exit Blighted Village to the left part. It should be like southwest, something like this. And you will be able to go forward to Blighted Village, completely free, gain some experience for exploration, and also clear some goblin patrols without any problems, just completely for free. So, Goblin Village. There's a bunch of stuff. You can turn to the right side and unlock this teleport location pretty easily. There's a guy named Crusher. If you got a rogue in your party, you can definitely talk with this bro. And if you're lucky, you can use a rogue sleight of hand to kiss his foot and steal his ring. That's how you do this stuff. Yeah, Shitty Hearts know what to do. And 15 experience. But that's just a bit of what we can get inside. Actually, over here we can also talk with Crawler and start chicken chasing game. And talk with Walla to make him go straight into the cage. For some reason this gives you experience too. So, how to win Chicken Chaser? Basically the game starts over here and idea is to force chicken go in this area. You got two options. You can talk with chicken. If you got speak with animals, just press I'll help, just run, and the chicken will run. Or you can use command approach, and by standing in this area, the chicken will approach you. So that's how you win Chicken Chaser really easy and fast. By talking to Crawl again, basically we'll get a little bit of your money back, but whatever. Now let's just go and enter to the heavy oak doors inside Goblin Camp. And again, as draw, we will have almost no problems, since you will be able to use draw answer. So, enter to this area, but we're not talking with anyone, we're just going to the right side first. Here is a bunch of guys torturing poor dude. You talk with them, get a little bit of experience for this. You can make this guy free, he will tell you some information, and run away. Get to the next door, our friend Abderak over here. So we're getting experience for exploration. You can accept his offering, he will try to punish you, and he will hit you one more time and give you the buff. In the next door is Walla. Talk with Griba, he is a friend goblin. You will need to make a check, so there is no draw option as far as I know, as far as I see. But you will easily free Walla from his cage and get experience for this. Technically we are ready to exit this place, but here is an optional stuff. From the main room, if you're going to the left, there's Priester's Gut room over here and the door. So you can try and lockpick this door. If succeed, you can go forward and there will be a big fella over here. But she turns around and you can easily sneak behind her. Just like that, you'll easily get into the next room, and here's two options. You can solve the puzzle with a moons over here, or just find the keyhole, lockpick this one, and this will open the next door. That unlocks a ladder to Underdark. Again, just for exploration, you're gaining a lot of experience, so here, just don't forget to turn to the right side. But you want to make sure your party is separated at this point. And why it's optional? Because you will become completely OP right now, if you wish to, of course. I'm skipping this step most of the time in my runs, but it's extremely OP step that you want and can take. So basically, by separating your party, you can go to the Underdark a little bit later. And you will be met by Raphael over here. So it will basically put your character in dialogue instantly. You can't resist, but by separating your party, you can attack Raphael later with other party members and he will disappear. So no dialogue, no problem. Turn to the right side, unlock this teleport location. You can have like bunch of stuff over here, but by climbing this ladder, there will be a big Minotaur coming in. He won't have a lot of hit points, so he'll probably die almost instantly, but you want to enter turn-based mode like as soon as possible and try to finish him off with one of the hits when he attacks this sturdy portcullis. So by using old party or some powerful magic, you can probably hit him and get 75 experience points. If you want to get outside yourself, just destroy this crystal over here, the moonstone, for even a little bit more experience. Press on the lever near these gates and you're basically in the Underdark. So while you can explore this area, we're not going here right now. I will show you the second way how we can approach this stuff. We're going back to Blighted Village. And instead of going forward, we are turning to the right side. Opening the wooden doors, and there's actually a dude over here. He's sleeping again. I can't say it's a fight when this guy basically lying unconscious, sleeping, and you got advantage on hit and destroy him for 20 experience completely for free. But by going over here, you will find a bridge. So that's again another part where you will meet Raphael. You want to split party over here and he will arrive in this place, in this location basically. And you want to do completely the same stuff to make him disappear. So the broken bridge, just get to another side of the bridge, turn to the left and go forward until you find Burning House. Basically the easiest and the first quest you want to do to completely free, get a lot of experience points and pretty strong gear too. So waypoint, Walking's Rest. That's basically how you deal with this quest. It's insanely easy, you just want to go forward and destroy blocked doors. I recommend to remove Drow, these guys, because these guys hate Drows. But after entering the house, go on the second floor, and there's actually like two quest lines over here. First one will be this broken door. You can either destroy it with like Eldritch Blast or other spells. And then there's second broken door over here. Again, it's pretty easy to destroy it, but better stay away because it will blow up. So yeah, after blowing up this door, just go inside and help this dude get away. Ask him to follow you, destroy another broken door, and just go forward basically. In this place he will find his wife. He will be like not really happy, you know, who will be happy, but basically you need to ask him like about his dowry, get down, talk with Floric first. It will end this quest. Accept her request as Balduran to save Duke Ravengard. You will also receive spell Spaltril, which is like best stuff in the game, one of the best. Get some experience points, you can run away to the left side. So instead of getting back, this is the main door, you want to go to the left, basically over here. So what's going on over here? You need to look inside the haystack and you will find gilded chest and gold and dowry ring. By giving this dowry ring back to this Banneron guy, you'll get 25 experience points more. Then again, getting back to Blighted Village, but to the main gates over here, where we basically entered this village. And now we will turn to the right side. So, in the right side we'll find one more little companion for ourselves. His name is Scratch. It doesn't matter how you will talk with him, but you will get experience and new friend, or just a little bit of experience. But here, from the Scratch location, basically turn to the right side and get on the next part of the beach, to the Rising Road location. So, here you will find Karlach, another companion, but before talking with her, get it back up top and find this big house. There's teleport location right nearby, but basically we want to go, open the door, talk with these guys, accept their request. Now we can get back to Karlach, talk with her and do whatever you like. And we just need 164 experience more for next level. We will get it pretty easy by exploring more areas. First of all, Blighted Village, and the house right near the bay point, near the bar stand, there's wooden hedge. So entering in this location, going over here to the wall near the painting, moving these rocks, boxes, opening a secret passage over here, And before you do so, it's nice to read Healer's log in this location. Previously it was a really dangerous place, but right now it's not so dangerous because there's only one guy guarding in this chest, so he's a agile guardian. Again, it's not even a fight, it's level 3 skeleton, you can easily defeat him with your whole party and get a little bit of experience, but we want to go over here to the right side and talk with this ornate mirror. We're telling our name, we're telling that we are ally, telling that the stem is full lich, and we read Doctor's Journal, and we're looking for whatever spell will get rid us from Worm. Now we are ready to enter this area, turn to the left side, open the door, and find a book. So, to get this book, it's nice to drop something over here if you don't have disarm toolkits, and then pick up the book. This technically, basically everything we need to do over here, get back to Blighted Village, and we actually can read Necromancy of Ties that we just stole. Oh, there's another thing we can do with this book, but in a few seconds. First of all, we turn into the left side and getting basically to the down, bottom location of the map, if we look at the map. Here we will find sunlit wetlands, and just by entering into this place, you will get a little bit of experience for exploration once again. And depending on have you explored a little bit more on your choices, you probably will have level 4 right now, but I still need 29 experience, so to get this experience we can actually have a little fight in Overgrown Ruins. So here in Overgrown Ruins, if you remember, we got our first fight ever with these brain guys. They give 10 experience each, and it's insanely easy to destroy them with level 3 party, and with full party instead of just you and Shadowheart, for example. So after destroying the brains, you should hit level 4 or teleport back to roadside cliffs and just go forward. You will explore this area in front of you, and just by exploring you will be able to hit level 4 right now by entering the chapel, just like that. So before even fighting we can become completely OP. Just let's get back to camp. Hitting level 4 like this will summon wizards, so you can respect whole party. So what you want to do right now is to actually long rest before you're going into your next fights, because on this long rest, Wallow will come into your camp. You can talk with him, and he will tell you he knows Metamorphosis or something like this. Basically, he tells you that he knows how to remove a parasite from your head, and the next day you will be able to talk with him, and he can make a little nice operation on your eye. If you resist the pain, you will be able to get the nice and new eye. So you will see invisibility from now on. That's really nice buff. And this gives us a lot of cool abilities. So what to do now? Basically you want to go and clear the whole game. First of all, Overgrown Ruins, which is insanely easy to clear. As level 4 characters, you will have no problems at all when you want to deal with these guys. But before we become completely OP, we actually need to finish the first main quest line, at least in my opinion, to do it really fast. So, in Blighted Village, we want to talk with this Chok and other guys, and I really recommend becoming friends with them. You will get Lump's Warhorn, so you can easily summon them in a fight when you need. And there's a bunch of fun experience in this Blighted Village too. So basically to the right side, there's open doors in here. I mean closed doors of course, but you can easily open them. And there's a bunch of guys right behind these doors. At level 4 with a full party you should be able to deal with them. Almost 100 experience, almost for free. And there's a bunch of goblins, so you can easily defeat them for a little bit of experience. Since these goblins weren't in our draw dialect, so we missed this bits of experience. But most importantly, we're going to the goblin camp. And there's a bunch of ways how you can approach this part of the game. First of all, of course, you can just go into Underdark, explore some areas over there, and actually even hit level 5. But it's a little bit hard, and you can be involved in some fights that you don't want to participate in. And how you will level up will be a little bit different from this point of the game, depending on what decisions you want to make. But if you're doing the good playthrough, first of all you want to go into Work Pants, basically Beastmaster place over here, and clear this part of goblins, because There's a bunch of little goblin kids over here, and you want to destroy them first, or they will ask for guards and basically will make all goblins hostile if you're unlucky. But if you side with the bear and clear this place, you will already get almost 1k experience and 3k left for level 5. There's a lot of ways how you can destroy goblin leaders right now. You can talk with them one by one and destroy them separately, or you can engage into difficult and big fight in the wall goblin camp, or you can better get to the Selenite outpost with the wall party and travel to Underdark first. So go through the main gates in Selenite outpost, you can turn to the left, there is insanely good sword over here, you just need to pass strength check and get this Faller aloof in your hands. Then there will be a fight with 2 Minotaurs. Depending on your party, you will probably have no problems when fighting with them, or you can just sneak behind them. Actually, they are pretty easy targets if you're level 4, and giving 75 experience each. By following the map towards the top part, you will find elevator, a little bit of experience, but you actually want to go to the Mushroom Boys. Tell the truth and you will be granted entrance to this village, basically. So there's a bunch of quests you can take here. You can talk with Blork and accept his A Melon Friend quest, but just accept all quests in here and also quest from this Dead Bone Clock trader. And the first quest is really easy to do. You just go into this place with a lot of green stuff, Biberbank flowers or something like this. Right here near the torch, you just want to pick this torch and get balance back, then jump and give him back. Just like that you will easily finish this quest and get experience points and some items when you get back into the Myconid colony. But the best stuff you can do here without fighting is to actually turn left and try to sneak over here. So by sneaking over here you will find the Crypt Village location first. Just make sure you know that you can jump on these mushrooms and travel through this place. And be careful, because there's a legendary bullet over here. It's like mini boss previously, and right now it's insanely like fearful boss. You want to just run away from this insanely overpowered enemy. What you're looking for is this location. You can get here by flying, making like a long jump or something like this, and basically you see coordinates right now. So from these coordinates you want to jump near this heavy chest. And after following the road and avoiding a bullet, you will arrive over here to the cracked rocks and this location where you want to just jump backwards and get down. So that's the place where you get like loads of experience, but you need to make correct decisions. So first of all, there's actually like loads of ways how you can deal with this stuff, depending on what you want to do. But depending on what you choose, if you succeed on just dialogue checks, you will get almost 1k experience, which is already, again, almost halfway to the level 5, and probably like biggest power spike in the game. Anyway, outside of this place is another stairs that you can easily take and get yourself right to the Arcane Tower. So Arcane Tower is a little bit problematic place because there's arcane constructs. They're vulnerable to lightning damage, so if you don't have any lightning damage in your party, it will be a hard part of the map for you. But if you get invisibility potions, it's more than manageable. So you can avoid these turrets by using invisibility potions. If you got enough power, you can actually destroy them. And it's 40 experience each. There is actually like 4 of them over here. But with the invisibility, you can actually completely ignore them and use these mushrooms to get yourself to the bottom floor. So that's what we want to do. By going to the left side of this tower, we're getting over here and getting 1 Sorcerer Bloom, turning back and entering the tower, using power generator and using Sorcerer Bloom over here. So this will unlock elevator. Now we're getting upstairs, and now we can use elevator. So using ascend button, ascending 1 time and looking for some items, mainly Timask spores and Tongue of Madness. So by taking these items, we basically did the quest from the Myconid colony, but there's one more, of course. One more stuff we can do over here. We can ascend even more and do it one more time. So we are in like forgotten floor with a lot of books, and you want to read Roads of Darkness as far as I remember. We'll see right now, but if you read all the books, you will be sure that you're not missing anything. So, by ascending one more time, you will be met by the big robot. Yeah, it's the right book. And basically you need to tell him or art thou friend. He will be a friend, you will get a bunch of experience. But actually it's better to read more books, you will have more options with this bro. And you will be able to get a ring from him and a bunch of cool stuff. But still, you want to leave him for later and destroy him. But better level up a little bit, because it's a lot easier to get back to Underdark Myconid Colony and finish all quests over here. By doing these things in Underdark, again, we are basically without fighting almost level 5, but if you wish to get level 5 before entering the final part of this act, you actually will need to participate in bunch of brawls. So first of all, it will be a Riverside Tea House. It's right down from the Blighted Village over here. By going to the bottom right of this location, you will find yourself in a fight versus bunch of muddy guys, ancient mythics. And while they are pretty powerful, if you got some fire, you will be able to defeat them pretty easily. First of all, you will get some experience, but also near this door you will find wooden crevice and get a nice letter. So, get back to the tea house and depending on how you like this Gandrel dude, you can actually destroy him too. But make sure your party is ready because he is pretty powerful dude. And he gives 75 experience. But after entering to the tea house, you will find not real fireplace and just go past it for some extra experience after using these wooden stairs. By descending, you will find the dwarf and it's really easy to destroy him. He is petrified and he will give you 10 experience. Not a lot, but still it's pretty fun. And this guy too, another elf here. Anyway, we don't want to go down here. It's better to get back on top. And finally, we need to participate in some fights. So, these guys will be angry, but they're not really hard to kill. And all of them will give you 40 experience each. Then I would start my journey at the Walking's Rest. So, all of the guys left and there's only one lady left over here. We can easily destroy her. She's not a problem. And this lady gives us 40 more experience. But then we get into this black area of the map. As level 4, it's really easy, and you will find bunch of fights in here. Most of fights will be versus hyenas and gnolls, so basically destroy them. They're giving bunch of experience, but most importantly, there will be a boss fight here. But it's a really easy boss fight if you approach this part right. So you will hear a bunch of hyenas over here, bunch of gnolls, and you want to get as close to the flint as possible. So by doing so and then showing yourself, Flint will approach you at the start of the fight and will start a small talk. You will get a bunch of options, and for easiest one, in my opinion, is searching her mind. Then using elite wisdom, and this lady will become your friend and start fighting against her own tribe. Funny part that when you're doing this, basically you don't even need to participate in the fight, because you already will get all experience. But it's better to finish these gnolls, and then you can use wisdom to dominate her and ask her to destroy herself. After successful initiation, you will save these dudes probably and get secret password for they hideout. There is no need to leave them alive after this, and you can just get some experience and take cargo. Secret place will be near a Walking's Rest. And just by chilling this frightening ox, we get in 50 more experience. And in my playthrough, I'm basically level 5. Technically without fighting. Now we can enter the secret place, tell the password, and go inside. After reaching secret Gentarian base, you will definitely reach level 5 anyway. So, as level 5 character, you can easily go and destroy all goblins in the goblin camp, or do whatever you like actually. Since most enemies in this act will be level 1, level 2 characters, and we haven't even taken a fight yet, so that's how it works. Why do I recommend to deal with goblin leaders first? Because it will finish Emerald Grove quest line, but before doing so you can do a bunch of cool stuff too. So first of all, you can go right into the Emerald Grove and get down here, because now you know secret of Kaga. It's a lot of extra experience. But honestly, what you want to do, you want to basically go and finish all quest lines as possible, and after finishing Emerald Grove you want to get to the long rest part when the party starts, or like whatever is your playthrough is, and then go to Walking's Rest. Here you probably will want to disguise as Githyanki, it will make things easier, and that's because there's a bunch of Githyankis in here. If you succeed on dialogue checks over here, you will get a bunch of experience for these guys without even fighting. But this can be dangerous, that's why I like to approach this part only when I reach level 5. But they gives us a lot of experience points, so it's a really valuable part if you're sure you can do these dialogue checks. But after finishing them, if you're in a fight, don't forget to read this elaborate slate. If you succeed on this check, there's a bunch of experience too. But basically why you want to be here right now, after you finished all parts of this main quest, because Emerald Grove will close when you enter to the mountain pass. But you want to enter to the mountain pass, because now you can become completely OP. So here is Raphael, he is in your camp, and yeah, you can do it even earlier, but again, you will lose progress on Emerald Grove part, because it will be closed. And before talking with Raphael, you want to have Cleric in your party with a silence spell, as I told you. Then cast silence spell right on Raphael, so he is like in the middle or whatever. Make sure Scratch is not in the silence area or he will become mad. Pet lovers definitely won't like this. But fun part, in silence area Raphael can't talk with you. And what you want to do right now is to just swing your sword until he is done. It will take few minutes, but in the end you will destroy him. Before this happens, go into passives and turn on non-lethal attacks. Also turning on karmic dice and options will help this part, so you won't miss like 5 times in a row. Because fun part, Raphael can't be killed, but you can knock him down. Use this time to take off his armor, just like that. Now you got heavy armor with 21 armor class, the single legendary heavy armor in the game that gives you proficiency when wearing it. This means you can wear it on any type of character without proficiency in heavy armor. That's insanely good and basically like best armor in the game right from the start. That's the pass and wall secrets you need to destroy everyone. But all you need right now is a great build. You can watch the best builds I recommend on the screen right now, and see you in the next videos.